lost and I can't seem to find them. I search for hope amongst all the horizons. I can't seem to find my soul. Yeah. In 1 year, homie, I'ma be graduated. And even though I'm excited, you see, I'm scared to say it. Cause I be looking at my mama with a smile on. But in my mind, all I think about is student payments. Oh Lord, think I really need some help. I be venting out on Twitter, but I'm talking to myself. Lost my pride, I lost my head about a long time ago. I put that guidance in my friends, but you see, you never know. Because when you plummet to the bottom, ain't nobody there. But when you rise into the top, you see these people care. And any single time they diss me, I'm dismissive. They be talking, I don't listen, gotta focus on my vision. Told myself that I wanted it no matter what. Through all the distractions, the only thing I did was trust my gut. Devil talking, keep him quiet, gotta speaking, better listen. Cause I haven't felt the strength up in a minute, I've been tripping. And I see that you be trying to judge me when you ain't even know a damn thing about me. Ain't know my past, ain't know my pain, ain't know my shame. Still got the audacity to doubt me. Try me then, cause I'ma work harder every single day so I can say there's a check right by my name and a check right to the bank. Tell my mama we'll be straight. Tell the kids that I got them, cause this money out my pocket going straight to the youth. That's the truth. Instead of Gucci, Prada, and Chanel, I'ma give this money to the kids and say invest yourself. I'ma give this money to the school so they can try and help. I'ma give this money to the poor so it can change their life. I'ma take this money where it's dark and try to give it light. But see, it's easy to talk about all your plans when you ain't even got a grand. The facts, I can't be the plan, cause when you get that cap and gown, then you gon' be asking how the hell is that is even surmountable. Ain't nobody by your side.
Alrighty then. I think we're good to go. This is all very last minute that I'm streaming this. Definitely very last minute. But we definitely gonna do the damn thing. Sorry if you can hear this fan in the background here. Yep, this fan right here. It is 79 degrees now in New Jersey. It's finally getting hot now on the East Coast. It's been a very cold and wet spring, but now this is definitely kicking in for the summertime. As you can see by the title, we'll be reacting to Juicy J's and Logic's collab album. It's gonna be the first time Logic executive produces an album for someone else, and it seems like it's gonna be a good time. Let's see if people fill in, and then we'll definitely get it started. You'll hear throughout the background Ariel Bastami. Shout out to him, Ariel Bastami. Him and Logic actually worked together on a track for Joseph Gordon-Levitt's. I don't know if you remember the documentary back in 2019. That was. And then he was picking people from around the world to hop on the track in various different ways, from rapping and singing, doing different instrumentals and stuff like that. And Ariel Bastami was the only rapper that Logic selected. And yeah, shout out to Ariel. Yeah, so let people fill in, and then we'll get the reaction started, and then we will go from there. The music you hear is Ariel Bastami's Keep Dreaming album or project or mixtape, what the hell you want to call it, that was released back in 2019 as well. So it's been past 6 years now since it came out. Absolutely insane. Time was flying by. You can also probably see that I am wearing the Paradise Records shirt here. Let me move the mic out of the way. I also have the hat. You can't see in the background. The hat is over there as well. That's when Logic was giving out the t-shirts and the hat during the premiere of his Paradise Records back in Tribeca in New York City just a week ago. It's also not premiering, I guess in this case, because not the first one, but it's also still live this weekend. So tonight and then tomorrow night is the last 2 days. So if you're in the New York City area, within a few hour radius of New York City or somewhere should perform, I'd say definitely go check it out. I made a video of no spoilers, a video of me reviewing the movie. I think it's a good see. If you like Logic's music, you like Logic's humor and stuff like that, it's very logic thing that he ever made. But yeah, that's we got Jackson Jarby in the chat. Hey, I'm using the same G Fuel cup. Yes, this G Fuel. I've had this thing. So I'm side note here. The reason why this is here is that I'm fresh out the gym. Like I said, it's very last minute decision, so I didn't even shower. So that's good. I don't think that's TMI for y'all. But I'm fresh out the gym, fresh out of work. So this is my protein shake in here. I have, in case you're wondering, I have creatine, and I'm looking this way because I can see it. Creatine and whey protein from BPN. I think I can show you this real quick. So here we got the creatine from BPN right here, and then the bigger jug, which I'm not gonna get because it's a little bit far of a grab, is whey protein. So yeah, I'm gonna be sipping on this until it runs out. It's not that much. It's just 1 scoop and then 2 scoops of creatine, and then I got some water here because I know my lips gonna get dry if it's not dry already. At the top of this stream and me talking and stuff. Yeah, creatine is definitely creatine is definitely a thing. It's one of the most researched supplements ever that does and has great results. If there's one supplement I always recommend, it's definitely creatine. Creatine is definitely a thing I see everyone should take. 5 milligrams. Typically, most brands is 1 scoop. That's all you need every day. I don't have it every day. That's why sometimes I do 2 scoops. But yeah, definitely creatine. Yeah, that was a side note there. The Bobby Boy G Fuel, G Fuel cup. Yeah. How long ago did this come out? This came out in 2020, I think it was. So it's been some time. I actually see some wear and tear that kind of fading there from washing it, obviously. But yeah. I got a decent amount of logic stuff. I have. So I don't know if y'all can see in the background there, kind of behind my monitors. I have obviously the G Fuel stuff here. Obviously, like the G Fuel energy drink, that's already gone. That's long gone. I've had his pop. I forgot the full name of the pop. That's back there. Also have Adam, the action figure. I never unboxed it. I've had it for like good 3 months at this point. I have it right next to me as I'm like pointing down to where it's at. I never unboxed it. I need to do that as well. Probably maybe do that on stream. I don't know if I get. But yeah. I think we're gonna get it started pretty soon for this reaction. Like I said, this live stream was pretty last minute in me doing it, but I think we're gonna have a good time. Once again, the background music provided by Ariel Bastama's Keep Dreaming album that came back in 2019. Absolutely insane. It's been 6 years since that project came out. Yeah. Also, this T-shirt, Paradise Records. I don't know if they're bringing it. I don't think it's going to come out in any website. Maybe it might come out, but this one's limited edition because it has like on the back here. I don't know if y'all can even see it. It says Tribeca and all that, and like the days at Tribeca. Yeah, you kind of see at the bottom. So that's gonna be limited edition in that fact. But you might come out T-shirts that might have like similar designs to this, but it's obviously limited edition because you gotta be at Tribeca to get it. Yeah, like I said, it comes with a hat. Yeah. It is like a full-length T-shirt. Not full-length T-shirt. It's like a regular short-sleeve T-shirt, but obviously I cut off the sleeves because I went to the gym and I wore this to the gym. So this is definitely going to be one of a kind because I cut off the sleeves. You're going to enjoy this album of fire production, fire skits, plus rapper methods. Yeah, I hear the album's pretty, even Logic said themselves, pretty jdilla-esque, and obviously Jesus J's going to add in that Memphis 36 Mafia on top. And then I hear like the skits and stuff is like them talking about life and family and like music and the careers and stuff like that, which is like very down my lane, the kind of perspective I have on life within the last couple of years or so. So I think it's gonna be a good time. And you know me, I like to ramble a little bit, like to ramble, expand upon things, and give my perspective on things. So that's gonna be a thing. God damn, Ariel Bastama. I love this project. Keep dreaming. You've definitely got to check out this project. Keep dreaming. I'm gonna bring it front and center here and show y'all the album cover. It's on all DSPs. It's on YouTube. I think this is it. This is the one. Yeah. Keep dreaming right here. Yeah, and then you can see me, my whole live stream setup and everything. I got so many windows. Look at all those windows. I got Amazon pulled up, stuff I want to buy. Man. Did I know? The protein shake is Oreo flavored. I love everything Oreo. Oreo cookies, wafers, milkshakes, ice cream, Oreo, all the things. Oreo, all the things. Help me. I listen to the rappers and they all trash like Hefty. Don't tempt me. Oh man, I'm back at it again. I think that's good. Yeah. I can spit. And now you know it too. So homie, this is it. From the energy I emit to the pain that I prescript. All these lyrics that I'm putting out are truly just my scars. Asking myself, can I make it this far? Yeah. Aria motherfucking Bastami. That track was called Identities. And yeah, I think I should say we should get this thing started, get things going. People are rolling as they roll in. And things see we got 5 concurrent people as of right now. And then yeah. And so let's do the damn thing. Let me make sure I get everything pulled up that I want to pull up for this intro. And yeah. So Logic, Juicy J coming together for a collab project. This project is underneath Juicy J's name, but obviously Logic is tagged along as well because Logic is executive producing this album, meaning he's going to be producing the entirety of this project, according to Juicy J and according to Logic. He's entirely producing this project. This came about within the last few years or so that Juicy J mentioned that Logic is going to be producing an upcoming album. Juicy J has released like 2 or 3 albums since when he first announced that several years back, and now the album is finally here in 2025, halfway through the year. Logic as a producer, Logic's always produced his music throughout the entirety of his career. He's mentioned that, and more so, especially within the last 5 years, 5 or 6 years or so, he's mentioned how much he's been producing, not only for himself but also for other artists here and there. But this is his first time doing a full-length project, and it's going to be a Juicy J, which him and Logic and Juicy J have been good friends for the last 10 years. The first time they worked together was back on the Everybody album back in 2017, which was 8 years ago. Time was flying by. 8 years ago, I was a sophomore? Freshman. It was a spring freshman year of college. Now I've graduated college for the last 5 years now, so it's absolutely insane to give you perspective of everything. Since time flown by. So they work together in various different projects, from Juicy J's projects, Logic's projects. They hop on one of those features. And then now, I think the last time they worked together was back in 2023 for Logic's College Park album. And now they're coming together now again for a collab project, which, once again, Logic is actually producing. In terms of Logic producing, like I mentioned, he produces throughout the time of his career, but within the last 5 years or so, it's been very, very jdilla-esque. The one of the chronicles is the horns that Logic plays throughout the entirety of the background. Now you probably will hear that a lot on this project, but also just like the sampling style, the way he flips samples and stuff is very jdilla-esque. The beats, the instrumentals and stuff like that. R.I.P. J Dilla, absolutely legendary producer. And Logic himself has said that this is very jdilla-esque. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of 3 6 Mafia, Juicy J's type beats as well, like mixed in between, or sample flips mixed in between, because obviously it's Juicy J. So I think it's going to be a good time. I think I've seen that Wiz Khalifa is a feature on here, and I'm forgetting another artist, but everything else is pretty much Logic and Juicy J together. I see there's a ton of skits. Like the whole project is just over 48 minutes long, and there's like 8 discussions, which I'm assuming there are skits between Logic and Juicy J, probably just in the studio as they're making this project, discussing about various things. I hear that what they're discussing is about life, family, point of their careers, it's probably stuff they've been through, et cetera, et cetera. So I think it's going to be a good time, and I think it's going to be a good perspective on things, because that's kind of like what I'm going through in my life right now, is just thinking about family, thinking about the future, the perspective of what things time by, what you want to think go in the future, stuff like that. So and like introspective, self-discovery, self-improvement, stuff like that. So I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of that on the discussions, track skits that's going to be on here. I'm going to play this video real quick that as like a preview of what the project will be sounding like, and what Logic and Juicy J it's only 30 seconds long, so it's gonna be quick in and out. So let me just change the screen so that y'all can see, and just let Logic and Juicy J speak for themselves. If it will play with audio.
What's it like being the
There we
most
go.
gangster motherfucker that ever existed of all time?
Hey man, it's a blessing, man.
I, Logic, am actually executive producing his next album, and it's the most Dilla, hip hop, Alchemist, gangster, Mad Lib, fucking dope.
Alchemist and Mad Lib legends as well.
About it, and what do you want to tell the people about it?
There's some real shit.
This beat right here is absolutely insane. When I heard this beat, I'm like, oh yeah, this shit gonna be crazy. And then you can hear those horns right there. Yeah, that's classic J Dilla. So that's like the element of like we're gonna hear that a lot on this project. Let's mention when Logic's been doing hip hop horns a lot, the J Dilla horns a lot within the last 5 years. Especially I forgot to mention that Logic has been underneath the synonym Peanuts. So he's released a variety of Peanuts beat tapes within the last 5 years. It started with the original Peanuts beat tape, and then on DSPs we're putting out. I think he put out 5 at this point, 5 or 6 beat tapes under the Peanuts synonym, and then a couple free ones that's not on DSPs. I think the most recent one he did was Gold Chain that came out before Ultra 85 came out last year. I think this is the most recent beat tape he came out with. So it's probably like over 100 beats of Logic on the internet for the he released in the last few years to now, and now he was on his first executive producing for an album for another one. It's gonna be interesting to see, and I'm gonna touch on this on the outro of this live stream of this video. It's gonna be interesting to see what this does and him producing for other people and for not only individual songs but obviously albums, projects, mixtapes, and so, and what that's gonna put him on the echelon of other producers and stuff like that, rappers, producers, stuff like that. I guess Logic also mentioned in that video like this is the most J Dilla, Alchemist, Madlib, and that's like some of Logic's inspirations is J Dilla, Madlib. Hopefully we get Logic and Madlib collabing maybe sometime in the future. Alchemist, he's mentioned Kanye West, he mentioned MF Doom. So a lot of those elements is probably gonna be on this project, but probably mostly the front and center is gonna be J Dilla and obviously 3 6 Mafia because it is Juicy J. With all that being said, in case this stream gets taken down because it is music and stuff like that, it's gonna be copyrighted music, so this stream might get taken down. Hopefully not. But in case I am not recording. Shit. At least I can strip it from the live stream. It's just gonna be in poor quality. That's an L on me. In real time. Damn, I forgot to press fucking record. Either way, if this stream gets taken down, whether it's in this live stream or afterwards, after like the copyright and everything, downloads and streams and stuff like that, I will download the stream, re-edit it at some point, and then get it back up. It's gonna be a lot of cuts, jumps, and skips in it. But if you watch this live now, or you're watching the after video, that the video downloads and everything if it's still up, hopefully, yeah. I think that's everything. But if it is the watching back and playthrough, the watch back and I have to re-edit it, it's probably gonna be a lot of jumps, cuts, skits to avoid the copyright to keep the video up. So that's it for everyone who actually is watching the video and not the actual live stream. But we'll see what time. YouTube has been very friendly with the copyrights, not taking things down. But we'll see what happens. So all that being said, I think I got on with the screamers and stuff. Yeah. I think I'm good to go. I think we're good to go. Shout out to all 9 of y'all in here. Ray says do an album review of the new Slick Rick Victory album. I probably won't. I probably listen to it on my own time. I think Nas is on there. I probably won't do a reaction to that. I'm gonna keep that one to myself. I like to keep music. I know I do a lot of music reactions and reviews and stuff like that, but sometimes you like to enjoy the music amongst yourself. Okay, sometimes you gotta enjoy things for yourself, and I think I might keep that to myself as well. So all that being said, been talking too much. Let me put these volumes back to where they should be, and then that's too high. And then we're gonna get this thing started. Juicy J, Logic, executive producing a full-length album for someone else. The album is called Live and in Color. Let's hop into it. Fresh track. It's the title track, Live and in Color. And someone mentioned that the first song is censored. But it might be fixed now, or it can't be because everything says explicit for the tracks. But 48 minutes, 21 total tracks, 8 discussion/skits, so it's gonna be like 13 actual physical tracks. Yeah, Live and in Color. Let's hop into it.
When I think about the systemic nature of chains and jewelry and flexing.
Once again, sorry for the fan in the background. It's hot.
Where do you personally
Summer is coming.
comes from? Why do you think for example, you know, Big L said, I got more riches than you, got more bitches than you. Only thing I don't got is more stitches than you. Like, you know, what is it about our nature in hip hop that we're always so braggadocious and flashy?
Big L braggadocio.
Why do you think that is?
Well, I feel like, you know, back in the day as a black man, you know, we didn't really never have anything. And, you know, once we get something, man, we got to show you and let you know that we got it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it always been from the beginning of the days of time when, you know, black folk got shit. We never had it. You know what I'm saying? So we got a new car, I'd be like, nigga, I got a new car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Every time I used to buy a new car, I used to ride around the neighborhood. Every time I get a new car, I'm riding around the neighborhood with the windows down, music blasting loud.
I mean, look at me. I bought a $300,000 Maybach, shot a video in it the same day. I recorded a rap. I set up my shit. I feel you, bro.
I believe that's the Maybach music track he put out.
But that's just how it's been, you know. If you look at the early rap, like Curtis Blow, I don't think they was doing like a lot of jewelry and shit like that. But then when Run DMC came with them big chains and them Adidas, that kind of set the trend. Like
them Adidas,
like, oh, shit,
them Adidas.
ropes on it. Then all of a sudden you start seeing everybody with these big ropes and shit. LL Cool J. So like a lot of them started a lot of that jewelry being fresh and shit.
Oh shit! I just realized I got this on shuffle. That's why the first track didn't play. What the hell? I just realized this is. Oh, that's another L. Wait. Fuck. Why would they think I want to play that out of order? What the hell? Hold on, wait. I'm fucking up, y'all. I'm fucking up. I'm just not realizing that's the fucking shit. Oh, fuck. Let's start that over. Shit. I didn't skip like 4 tracks. Well, one of them was skip in discussion. I guess we'll skip discussion too because I already listened to it just now. God damn it. This first track is 5.5 minutes long.
In the house, snakes in the grass, treat him like a baby and wipe his little. Can't believe you.
Okay, now I can see it. Yeah, skipped over that. Yeah, nah, it's what's it.
That's why I smoke zigzag. They come at night, it's pitch black to make sure they get back. Got gloves, don't need no mishaps, or you just might get slapped. Didn't have no explanation for why he did it. He just think a supposed to forgive him. Forget it.
Yeah, they need to fix that. Hopefully they will. It sounds so weird without the curse words. Explicit over. Knowing that you couldn't afford it, why you do that? For some paper, then you must got a shortage. Why you do that? Why you do that? Them strings, them violin strings right there. This is a very lo-fi type beat right here. Got some drums and shit on my desk.
You know, it's funny. I think the only thing that I didn't really have prepared is how to start this interview talking to you.
Yeah.
But there it is.
Here's the intro.
What's your name? Who are you?
Juicy J. Live and in color.
Well, my name is Logic. And for those of you listening out there, this is a real journey through the man, the myth, the legend, Juicy J.
Yep.
Okay. Back in the day, what did you want from music as a teenager? Like, what did you want? Was it more about the money and the fame? Was it about the art? Like at least then, what drove you? Why did you want to make music?
Man, I love music, man. I wanted to just be a big superstar like Michael Jackson and Prince.
Well, you're Michael Trapson.
Oh, I appreciate that.
You made
man.
it. You did it.
Yeah,
Michael Trapson is crazy.
My question is now, just you as a man and a musician and an artist, as opposed to when you were a kid. What are your goals now? You.
Goals for me now is making sure my kids straight. God and kids, family. You know, that's what I'm on. You know, when I was chasing the goals, that made me what I am today, I didn't have any kids. God has always been number one in my life, but you know, now it's kids. So it's more like just spending time with them as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to be around them 24/7 if I can. If I got to run to the studio, do a show, coming right back to the crib, or they coming with me, either or. You know what I'm saying? So.
Logic. Oh, this beat. I think he sampled J Dilla's voice for that too. Oh my god.
Get money, get it understood. Pour a pint in a gallon, drink it out the jug. Get money in the hood, get it understood. Put my trunk in the hood, get it understood.
This beat, my god. That laugh is a classic Logic signature. You'll hear a lot of Logic signatures. That laugh, the hip hop horns is obviously J Dilla-esque. You hear the moans in the background. You might hear a Logic tag here and there. Those are the Logic producer monikers that he's shown in the last like 5 years or so. Yeah, they need to change this, put this actually explicit and not goddamn censored. Fucking up the whole vibe. Horny as hell, Juicy J. Pour a pint in a gallon, drink it out the jug. Get money in the hood, get it understood. Put my trunk in the hood, get it understood. Drake go with the wood, get it understood. Get money. The Logic tag. I'ma get some paper, ain't worried about what I'm on. Sippin' type of drink, then you move slow on. I'ma get some paper, I'ma get some paper. Every single one day that I'm living, you know that I'm driven, I'm living. Logic on the vocals right here from out of nowhere. And that's the intro track, Live in the Cut. I thoroughly enjoyed that track. Nice little intro track. Like someone already mentioned in the chat, yes, that is definitely non-explicit. They definitely need to fix that and make that actually explicit. But that was a nice little intro track and introduced the album. Probably some of the concepts. Obviously, you can tell that there's going to be an interview, and obviously the discussion is at the title of the album. It's going to be Juicy J and Logic talking back and forth. And then, yeah, you hear some of the monikers that Logic is going to be using as producer tags. I'm sure he's going to be featured in somewhere shape or form like he was on this track, where he added some vocals at the end of this track. I'm sure there's going to be a couple of like rapping verses he's going to have on here as well. Nice little intro there, nice little title track for the album. Next track we got is Get Right. It's a 2.5 minute track, so it's going to be an actual regular track and not any skits and stuff, because obviously he's got discussion one right after that. Get Right. How we going to get right, Juicy J? How we going to get right? I already know the samples on this album is going to go crazy, man. After that first track and that sample at that split. I just know these samples going to go crazy. First you can't get your shit right, then all of a sudden now you want to get right with against the wall. You keep that blick right, his Logic as a producer is insane. It's too late for this life, heart pitch black like midnight, now you want to get right with against the wall. 2 times realize in this life you don't get too loud. Feature from out of nowhere. They got the secret features on this album. What you want and what you need got you tied like bow ties. Just look at the sky and you see that sunshine. We so used to what we see, pay God no mind. He reigns on the just and on the unjust, and even show mercy to those who let your back against the wall. First you can't get your shit right, then all of a sudden now you wanna get right with against the wall. You keep that blick right, his family won't get back, now you wanna get right with against the wall. It's too late for this life, heart pitch black like midnight, now you wanna get right with against the wall. Blood of a slave, heart of a king. Really listen to the word, understand what it mean. Oh, now you got time, now you got faith once your life on the line. Thought the streets was a game, now you ready to change in Jesus' name. Too much time wasted in prison. Get right with God, now your sins are forgiven. Better let go of that shit in your past. Playing with Christ, it'll be over with fast.
blood of a slave, heart of a king. Really listen to the word, understand what it mean. Against the wall. First you can't get your shit right, then all of a sudden now you wanna
Get right.
against
Yeah,
the wall.
that makes sense.
You keep that blick right, his family won't get back. Now you wanna get right against the wall. It's too late for this life, heart pitch black like midnight. Now you wanna get right with against the wall.
The instrumentals on this album too. You had the strings in life and the color, and you got the horns right here. I think it's horns. Could be keys. Yeah, these are strings. Yeah, these are strings. Went from the horns to the keys. I'm like, oh yeah, these are strings. These are strings. These are strings. Okay, that's a nice little feel good, nice little get right type track right there. And then in the next track we got is discussion one, which is only 30 seconds long. Probably a nice little quick discussion between Juicy J and Logic. Continue on.
You know how it is, man. It's music business. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I was always focused, though. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. It was a struggle.
For all the rappers out there, producers, creatives of various art who want to make it like we made it, what piece of true life advice can you give them?
Man, stay prayed up, man. Do you. Don't worry about what nobody else is doing. Keep your circle small. Keep your nose clean. I think you'll be all right.
That's facts. That is facts. That is facts.
Big bag talk, big bag talk.
J Dilla horns. The yeah. The Logic producer tags and signatures are just easy to find.
Big bag talk, big bag talk, big bag talk, big bag talk. Big bag talk, big bag talk. Come and get paid, nigga, just to drop the bag off. Pop these perks for nothing, you get murked for nothing. Put on a shirt for nothing, this weed get burnt for nothing. One headshot is all it take, you got that drum for nothing. That back door is always open, don't get switched for nothing. This money get spent for nothing, bitch get hit for nothing. I shed tears for all the shawties that got killed for nothing. A headshot is all it take, you wore that vest for nothing. All these drugs got me angry, don't get stressed for nothing. Two-tone Glocks, two-tone watch, orange, green and red Fanta, two-tone pop, you got that blick for nothing. I get you Swiss for nothing. Can't even make me come no more, I got this bitch for nothing. Big bag talk, big bag talk.
Way out of pocket. Way out of pocket.
Big bag talk, big bag talk. Come and get paid, nigga, just to drop the bag. Big bag talk, big bag talk. Big bag talk, big bag talk. Big bag talk, big bag talk. Come and get paid, nigga, just to drop the bag.
Wasn't expecting those scratches right there. Ooh.
Big bag talk, bag talk, big bag talk. Come and get paid, nigga, just to drop the bag on.
You gonna let the beat just ride out? Beat switch too? Oh my, this Logic, the way he just flips samples would be crazy, man.
We gon' think I'm acting funny. We ain't beefing about no hoes. We ain't fall out over money. It's the principle. Make them boys step like a parade, and I'm down to catch a fade. Fuck that shit, you shouldn't have played. It's the principle. I'm like, damn, that's how you feel. I'm not tripping off that. I'm mad, I thought that you was real. It's the principle. We can never be the same. Burn them bridges up in flames. Shouldn't have went against the grain. It's the principle. My cutoff game too strong. You know what you did. Stop asking me what I do wrong. You know what I stand on. Don't make me put hands on. Love, peace, truth, freedom, justice you can count on. Soon as niggas switch up, I see that shit I pick up. Out here doing fuck shit. You bound to get your shit bust. Smiling in my face, acting like that fuck shit was okay. Found out who it was and what they did. I'm like, no way. Can't believe. Niggas hating, blocking blessings, now you can't receive. Keep them squares about your circle, they just taking lead. Try your best to be 100, but they don't take heed. I'm not gonna stress, I'm just gonna roll up and hit this. I'm not gonna stress, I'm just gonna roll up and hit this weed. God don't play about me, cause I'm a different breed. It's the principle.
It's the principle. It's the principality to it. You remember that from Friday, the first Friday. It's the principality to it. Fucking principality. Oh my god. That was 30 years old. Yeah, turned 30 years old this year. That's crazy. So that was Big Bag Talk. Nice little. That track was alright to me. It was not too crazy. The production didn't go too crazy as I loved it on Get Right and Live in Color, but Pretty all right track right there. Next track we got is, well, it's not even a track, it's a continuation of the interview between Logic and Juicy J. So let's continue on with it.
Systemic nature of.
Oh wait, yeah, we got skip this because this whole thing. I played this by accident with the first track. This whole discussion about the hip hop's obsession with chains and glorifying money, et cetera, the whole discussion between that. So we're gonna skip over that and go right into the problem. The samples that is this the snippet that I played early on? I think this is the snippet. It's probably one of my favorite, probably the favorite beat. Oh my god, yeah, this is the one. This beat right here is the one.
What's the problem, nigga? What's the problem, nigga? Cause we both got the same 24 hours, nigga. What's the problem, nigga? What's the problem, nigga? Eat by yourself, you must wanna get devoured, nigga. Hey, why you get down on your nigga? You ain't have to stay up late and sit out on them.
Turn up a little bit, got you.
You don't have to park the whip and get out on them niggas. Nowadays that back door open trying to get out on the
Let me know that's good.
Check
the music a little bit for you.
Make you have to get out on your nigga. You don't want the smoke, you better sit it out on this one. I'm moving how I'm supposed to move, I'm staying out the way. These niggas gon' break all the rules, so I don't wanna play. Pull up Uncle Ice, they tryna kidnap your little daughter. Know how they got the low, they put a tracker on your charger. The streets getting dumb, so you gotta be smarter. Gotta ride behind that tent and keep them clippers like a barber. What's the problem, nigga? What's the problem, nigga? Why you hating if a nigga going hard?
It's crazy.
What's the problem, nigga? They got their eye on your food cause they starving, nigga. What's the problem, nigga? What's the problem, nigga?
Playlist of this shit immediately. Oh my god, this track is everything.
Eat by yourself, you must wanna get devoured, nigga. Bitch, I'm bringing the realest in this, I'm killing the record, no Guinness.
I did not expect the Logic to hop on this track. Oh my god. Oh my god, he started sliding a little bit. Hold on, I gotta rewind that back a little bit. I wasn't expecting Logic to slide in. I was trying to playlist the song, put the song on my playlist and can't start sliding on in.
What's the problem, nigga? What's the problem, nigga? Eat by yourself, you must wanna get devoured, nigga. Bitch, I'm bringing the realest in this, I'm killing the record, no Guinness.
The beat switched a little bit too.
Hip-hop's a family tree, I'm the illest descendant. Familiar with the bars like a defendant, I hope you never attempted. A Tory Hanzo with the mic is fight or flight, I push a whole setback. Rap bebop, bitch, I'm jet black. Life tried to take mine young, this to get back. Only setback, I ain't get a Billy yet. Fuck a million, bitch, I want a William. What you think Bill's short for? The 4-door Logic and Juicy J on this album hotter than Mordor. Back in the day, I rode the bus back. Now I'm in the back of the Maybach on a lake flat. Like take that, bumping James.
I'm live tweeting right now. This shit is so I gotta tweet this song. This shit is crazy.
I always stay with APAC. My tables turn by turning my tables like A-track. I know a couple dealers got keys like A-flat.
Oh, not the sipping on the scissor. Yo, this song is crazy. Oh my god. Oh, they like, how do y'all remember from, obviously this is originally from Slave 1 and Slave 2, the Bobby Tarantino mixtapes back in 2016, and he did this as well for on Ultra 85 on Ghost of the Machine. Tell me what you know about, but he flipped it a little bit to like an, oh my, this song is fucking crazy. Yo, from the production, Juicy J, Logic rapping, flipping into the Logic sync. Oh my, this song is titled The Problem. It is absolutely a fucking problem. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. What in the absolute fuck was this goddamn track? Oh my fucking god. Y'all, that's, I don't know how or if that track can be topped, because what the hell? That track is fucking absurd. From beginning to end, like I mentioned, the production, Juicy J's verse, Logic's rapping verse, his singing, the damn. I gotta say, that's probably one of the best tracks I've ever heard with Logic on there. It's just from, oh my god. I don't know. I'm fucking That track is absurd. That track is fucking crazy. Oh my god. I'm like trying to analyze, internalize, conceptualize, realize what the hell I just listened to. Oh, y'all, I don't know how. I don't know how that song is going to be topped. I don't know how you get any better than that song. But we got like maybe 10 odd other tracks, 9 to 10 other tracks to listen to outside of discussions, obviously. But yeah, that track. You saying the problem also has a music video? I definitely gotta watch that too. I'm sure that's got to go crazy as well. But you said the shame I would like the vibe of too. I don't know how you could beat the problem, because what the fuck? That track is fucking absurd. But I guess you say the shame is going to be just as good as 2. So I guess let's find out. Let's find out how good it is. Because I don't know how you can beat the problem. That shit is fucking insane. Yeah. Oh, I like the sample already. Got Logic going to open it up too. It's right here. What is this, like a We Get High, Indica Badu type vibe? The 808s. 808s very trap bass. Yeah, I ball like Jada. Life go fast like cheetah. Life be short like Martin. Yeah, that's word to Gina. My bitch bad as fuck. Yo bitch look all beat up. Energized, feeling energized. I just caught my shit off the lot. My shit, your shit look enterprise. I can't even lie. 9 to 5, that shit just wasn't good out for me. Shout out my homies, look out for me. Know I stay facing a blunt to the head on the PlayStation. It's just me and my homies, it's me and my squad. These niggas don't want it in COD. These niggas don't want it IRL. The fuck you saying? You think that I'm playing? You think that I'm Ariel's live streams. We ain't running with you. Don't talk about it, we just come and get you. Never heard it, watch that bullet hit you. In the game, of course. Your shit look warm. I'm bringing the force. Killing them with no remorse. Watch me roll my weed up. Then I throw my feet up. 808s are hitting on this track. And you got this vibey chorus as well from Logic. Yeah, this is definitely one of those ones. Sorry, you were right. This is one of those ones as well. Watch me roll my weed up. Then I throw my feet up. Yeah, I ball like Jada. Life go fast like cheetah. Life be short like Martin. Yeah, that's word to Gina. Listen to this song right now. Yo, bitch look all beat up. Yeah. It's a shame, I know Juicy J's gonna slide on this track too. It's a shame that you keep them from their daddy, you bogus as hell. It's a shame, don't know who the ops, now that you can't even tell. She do her, but she won't get a shot. She rather get it Chanel. It's a shame niggas be ready to snitch before they step foot in the cell. It's a shame that you keep them from their daddy, you bogus as hell. It's a shame, don't know who the ops, now that gave me the same vibe as Clouds. He's saying the Clouds from Clutch Park. You ready to tell? Obviously, he not your brother. You finna send him to jail. You hating, I'm wishing you well. They really want you to fail. If you don't take care of your kids, you going to hell. Was that College Park or Vinyl Days? I think it was Vinyl Days. Correct that, yeah, Vinyl Days. With Langston, Bristol, and Currency. Vinyl Days, yep. I do it. I see it a little bit. I see it. Watch me roll my weed up, then I throw my feet up. Yeah, I ball like Jeter. Life go fast like cheetah. Life be short like Martin. Yeah, that's word to Gina. My bitch bad as fuck. Yo bitch look all beat up. Watch me roll my weed up. Then I throw my feet up. Yeah, I ball like Jeter.
Life go fast like cheetah. Life be short like mine. Yeah, that's word to Gina. My bitch bad as fuck. Yo bitch look all beat up.
And that's Shame. Yeah. Sorry, you were right on that. Shame is definitely a solid track. I definitely had to play that thing. But like, if the problem was up here at 10 out of 10, Shame was like a good 8 out of 10. You know, there's nothing too lyrical, spiritual, miracle whip in it. The chorus is a nice little vibey track. But the problem is a fucking problem. That track is fucking insane. Next we got into is discussion 3. I wonder what they're gonna touch on. I like how they chopped it up though. Like there's a couple songs in between, and then the interview with a nice little toppy subject that they're talking about. Like I mentioned, as I predicted, other people mentioned life, hip hop, music, the family of lives, and stuff like that. So I'm interested to see what they do in discussion 3.
You are, have always, and will always be an MC. You know, for those of y'all out there who don't know that are listening to this album right now, Juicy recorded every single one of these raps over trap beats at different BPMs, whether it was 69.85 and then I sped that shit up to 90, that Dilla Slum Village tempo, that Tribe Called Quest, so that he could live in his world, and then I bring him into my world, and we both do what we do good equally, but he didn't have to sacrifice by maybe trying to rap on some boom bap shit or whatever. He kept his pocket.
That shit amazing though, dog. How we did that shit.
How has this process been for you, honestly?
Man, it's been a dream come true, bro. I always wanted to do some shit like this, and I think you had tweeted out about producing somebody's album. Remember that?
I did. I said something about like I want to be a producer. I want to produce somebody's album, and you hit me, right?
Yeah, I said yeah.
And I was kind of like, you were like, oh, you want to produce? I was like, yeah, you should let me produce you. And I was just like joking, like I didn't think, I don't know why. And then you was like, let's get it.
Pull up right now.
I like this shit would be hard as fuck. Nobody never heard me rap over them kind of sounding beats.
That's very true.
Like what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But see, but that's what I mean. Like for me, this whole album is me just trying to give you the flowers you deserve, because this is how I hear you. It's how I've always heard you.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying? So the fact that your lyrics are piercing through even more because the production is a certain style of hip hop that it's like some Def Poetry Jam shit. Like it makes people listen. But I want you to know that I and millions of others out there have always been listening to you, Jay. And we love you, man, and we appreciate you, bro. And we've learned so much from you. Yeah, man, it's deep.
Yeah, that's big facts. Juicy J is an absolute legend. What him and 3 6 Mafia has done. Even to this day, 3 6 Mafia is still collecting checks from people just absolutely always sampling them. And like obviously, I think it's Glorilla with her recent track that's obviously went absolutely crazy in 2024 into 2025. I remember the first time I heard that song, I'm like, is this 3 6 Mafia? Then I hear a different voice. I'm like, oh, it's just sampling 3 6 Mafia, or just obviously damn near basically the entire originally beat. Even to this day, 3 6 Mafia still has influence. So yeah, Juicy J is definitely an absolute legend. So the next track we got is We Live. This is a minute and a half track. Discussion 4 is also a minute and a half track right after that as well. So I'm interested to see what they're going to do in a minute and a half. Put this back. Sorry, I'm changing the focus point on the camera. I'm like moving back and forth, and I'm going in and out, but I think I'm gonna have to deal with it.
We strive for something better. I'm high off fruited pebbles. My eyes look like the devil's design. This shit to fellas survive, but they didn't let us. We grind to get this letters this time.
That's the laid back, lo-fi type beat this track has. Nice little vibe.
My eyes look like the devil's design. This shit to fellas survive, but they didn't let us. We grind to get this letters this time. Big wheels keep on turning. I smoke a lot of weed, so I just keep on burning. I'm going full speed in this big ass German. Come and smoke with me, nigga, get a higher learning. Pounds pushing P, legalized to confirm it. Dawned of the service, I'm preaching like a sermon. Back in the hood, racist crackers wanna trap us for good. They wanna build a liquor store right where a church should've stood. As a kid, I could never write a curse if they're good. Now I'm scribbling on the check, make sure that shit understood. I stuff a cone out of wood, I put up for my hood. I do more than I should, they wouldn't do if they could. We live from out the ghetto, we strive for something better. I'm high off fruited pebbles, my eyes look like the devil's design. This shit to fellas survive, but they didn't let us. We grind to get this letters this time. We We live from out the ghetto, we strive for something better. I'm high off fruited pebbles, my eyes look like the devil's. Designed this shit to fellas survive, but they didn't let us. We grind to get this letters. It's time. It's time.
The Logic producer track. That's a nice little quick track. We live right there. And sorry, I do agree with you. Logic should produce more rappers, and you said upper artists with more sample heavy hip hop. Yeah, I agree. I'll touch more on that after when I review the album. But discussion 4, minute and a half long. Let's see one.
Well, first of all, you are best friends, man.
Sure, thanks, Jay.
And
It's at my wedding, man.
yeah,
that's a huge W. Hearing that from Juicy J.
Yeah, man, we did a lot of shit together, man. That was, when you best friends with somebody, that's the vibe is already there. But when I was watching though, you making these beats super fast and you bringing in all these musicians. I was like, this dude really is a producer. Like, you just not no motherfucker just like handing me a beat or handing me a song with a beat you put underneath my acapella. I'm like, all right, man, this is it. Like, nah, man, we got this person gonna do some singing. He's gonna play some guitar, some strings. You bringing in these people, and I was like, man, this motherfucker is producing a record. Like, he ain't playing no fucking game. What ideas, concept, how the cover should be. Like, you about your shit, you a superstar, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's only very few superstars. Like, Michael Jackson was a superstar. Logic's a superstar. Juicy J is a superstar.
Thank you.
You don't find too many people that do that kind of shit. They be like, oh, I'm a producer, but then they'll just play a beat. It might be a good beat.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
But
that's cool.
Yeah, you add extra shit to it, and you put a lot of energy in it. You don't just be like, hey, here. You be like, hold up, no.
Yeah, no, I don't half-ass anything. Only time I ever kind of half-assed some shit is when I was trying to get out of my Def Jam deal, and I'm just like, here, take these songs, get the fuck out of here.
Which is very fair. Yeah, that's big facts. Logic has always been known, especially since he got on the record deal originally with Def Jam. Tips was obviously the leap forward. Everybody, Ocean 85 as a recent, like, this man, when he gets the opportunity to bring in the many artists, whether it's rappers, singers, producers, instrumentalists in some way, shape, or form, someone on the strings, someone on the guitar, someone on the keys, someone on an actual drum set. Logic just like to make music. Yeah, his background is in hip hop and rap and stuff, but like, when he want to get on his Sonics, want everything to sound good, he'll add in some strings. He'll add in some keys. He'll add them in, and it just sounds so fucking good. So shout out to Juicy J for noticing about Logic that when he comes to creating music, he's just not making a traditional hip hop boom bap style beat or some trap 808s going crazy. He just wants genuine good quality music where it takes a lot of effort, puts a lot of energy, and of course a lot of money into it, and not just being a good old sample flip. Here's a drum pack, here's a beat, here's an 808, here's some hi-hats. This is actual music for the soul. So let's continue on. Next track is Kill For. What we killing for, Juicy J and Logic? What were we killing for? Just over 2 minutes long? What were we actually killing for? This is it's nice little keys, simple beat pattern, but it hits. But it hits.
I was creeping down your block, I had the 40 cop. I went to LA, found a real plug. Man, I must be out my mind, I'm doing real drugs. And no matter where I look, I can't find real love. I done live the type of life that niggas kill for. I made a meal, I ain't saved shit. I spent it all, only difference is I ain't quit. Goofy ass nigga don't hit my line with that lame shit. Nigga, have you ever been crossed by your main bitch? I ain't never met a bitch that made me feel right. And if she did that shit, then let you know the deal, right? On to the next already, I ain't here right. This shit ain't what I expected, but it's real life.
Mafia!
Where I'm from is either sink or swim. I done seen a lot of weight, I never seen the gym. Hell yeah, I'm taking shots, not at no fucking rim. Get you knocked off, make that call, and then I switch to sim. Yeah, I gave you time to get your shit together. Fuck, you thought that shit gon' last forever? Yeah, you decent, but you reaching IG hoes are better. I'm just rocking out my pieces, this shit heavy metal. Bitch, okay, I came up on a dirty block. 9 times out of 10, you catch me with a dirty Glock. We done smoked so much dope by this bitch, we had to switch the spot. I was creeping down your block, I had the 40 cop. I went to LA, found a real plug. Man, I must be out my mind doing real drugs. And no matter where I look, I can't find real love. I done live the type of life that niggas kill for.
Who is this on the vocals? That's a nice little song. If you go back to the discussion before, they were talking about having different instrumentalists, different vocals and stuff like that, and then the next track is Killed. That was a nice little transition. That was a nice little track listing. I gotta give show love to Juicy J and Logic for that track listing right there. Talk about the discussion between adding different elements and different layers of different songs, and then the next track has different elements, different artists, different vocalists, instrumentalists and stuff like that with the keys and stuff like that. The vocals at the end there. That was a nice little track listed. That's a nice little track listed. Juicy made with the Mafia, and then you got Jackson again. Bobby 3. This by Logic Goes Crazy. Yeah, Bobby 3 still has some solid songs. Inside Goes Crazy. The last track, Untitled, goes crazy. That's a nice little lead-in track into Vinyl Days and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just straight up dissed Bobby 3. This man said that was just to get out the record deal. I know y'all hate it. I know y'all wanted better quality. It is what it is. Let's continue on. And let's continue on to discussion 5, which is only 30 seconds long. We're also halfway through the project, so that's pretty nice. Halfway through the project right here. Thoroughly enjoying that. So far, nothing is still topping the problem. I think if I had to rank them, I'll go with the problem. The problem is absolutely insane. Shame, and then I put Kill For. I think I put Kill For at number 3. That's be my top 3. The problem, Shame, and Kill For. Discussion 5. Let's continue on.
One day, like, artificial intelligence is gonna grow so smart that they're gonna fucking enslave us. I do.
I wouldn't say. I mean,
The way this moving, you never know.
Slave, but I mean, like, we don't need you. It's gonna be definitely. It's gonna be some. We don't fucking need you. Crime rate will be through the roof, and it'd be robots around here doing weird shit. That's what's gonna happen, man. It's coming. Look at it. Look what's going on there. I mean,
this shit is wild.
you can see it.
Technology.
Facts. That's facts. And did this is some of that Beastie Boys type shit right here.
The purpose, the goal, which one acts on. A journey of force. It's the point of greatest intensity. Pleasures of the highest sense.
I'm like, where did I hear this from? Y'all remember from? I think all the artists have sampled this as well, but I remember this specifically from Planetary Destruction, Doc D, Logic's project they released back in 2021. I believe this is like probably the same speech, but I think other artists has done this, sampled this speech as well.
Feelings of warmth and security. Willing and unwilling sensations of the mind. A condition. The ultimate seduction. The realm.
Man, we've been doing this shit since the early 90s, man.
Indeed.
Late 80s, something like that. Fucking your mama, man.
Indeed.
Been getting this money.
This man Juicy J always talk about fucking somebody's mama.
Indeed.
We gonna do this shit forever, nigga.
Fucking it up. You run through that bag. They got it.
I would never expect to hear Juicy J on a beat like type this. This is absolutely insane.
I told her good, the head was great, so we gotta do this again. And then stacking and flipping it, double it, triple it. Take out our blue hunters back to the bank. Go with some motion, you focus on pussy, and pussy costs money if I being frank. Bombing some walkers, I ran out of tech. I'm getting skrilla, you niggas in debt. I know it hurt, that's your favorite celebrity, busting it open and getting it wet. Recipes take up, I went to the jeweler, I gave him a huncho to make me a set.
Beat is crazy.
We fucking like dogs, but I'm not a pet. I'm from the trenches, we came out the
Oh my god, that beat right there is crazy. I think this track overall is okay to me, but that beat, that beat switch happened, that shit was fucking crazy. And the next track we got is Flowers. Like Juicy J is giving his flowers to. We gave his flowers to Logic. Let's see who else he's trying to give flowers to. This is what I'm assuming what the type of the track's gonna be, but I don't know. Sample once again, it goes crazy. The samples that Logic got on here probably cost money to fucking clear. Look at these samples go crazy. And we just passed the hour mark. Shout out to y'all being here for an hour. Whoever's been here for an hour more or less.
Came a long way from moving tapes out the trunk. This game ain't give me shit for free. I had to take what I want. Then I put on for my city. I gave the streets what they need. I went and got me some millions. Then I gave back to my people. Whole team full of shooters, ready to ride like the matter bus. What people think of me, sorry, that never mattered much. Let's go get paid, partner. Let's go get money, man. We line them phantoms back to back, call that a money train. Still reppin' 3-6, still reppin' Taylor Gang. I'm just a real nigga, you wish you could say the same. If I was
Shout out to Wiz Khalifa. I believe he's featured towards the end of this project.
One time for gangsta boo. Damn, I'm gonna miss you, girl. No matter what we've been through, you know that my love is real. I'm just gonna keep it pimpin'. You still the queen of Memphis.
Keep pimpin'.
You know you a living legend. Ain't plan on quitting, I only know how to win. I know I made me a fortune, but I lost so many friends. I know my mama smiling at me from heaven. Told me, baby, don't let up. They can't catch up till you let them. And you know I can't let them, even for a few seconds. Tried to help all them ungrateful niggas.
Oh my god, that beat, that sample in the background.
My bodyguard, Danny Glover, got that lethal weapon.
Ooh.
I'm in here like Bushaki. Fire on me, don't try me. We will get on your ass as fast as a bolt of lightning. Made a couple more dollars from slanging that bottle water. What I get from them samples gon' put my babies through college.
Like I mentioned that earlier. Still making money for these samples.
Another couple more M's every single time I sign my name in cursive, and I still ain't spent a penny from that check I got from Versus.
That I mentioned that early on in the stream that 3-6 Mafia is still getting sampled to this day, and he could live just off those samples alone. The people are cutting them checks from that shit even to this day. To this day, people are still sampling 3-6 Mafia. That's big facts. Yeah, that's just Juicy J giving flowers to everybody, to his parents, his family, to his friends, to everyone that's still sampling his music, cutting checks to him. That's gotta be a luxury right there. The next track we got is Discussion 6. What is they going to talk about on this discussion?
How'd you lose your virginity?
Didn't see that coming.
I went to this chick, and well, actually, Project Pat dropped me off at this. I had this little house near my homie, D Magic. Shout out to D Magic, Danny Jackson. I was DJing back in the day, and Pat had dropped me off, me and his girl off at this DJ house. Nobody really lived there. We just had all our equipment in there. There's a lot of records and a lot of speakers and shit.
Homemade studio.
But we had like a couch or something in there, you know, like a little table or whatever. And I took her over there. Pat dropped me off and I smashed.
And I smashed.
Were you like, damn, this is crazy. This is your first time. Were you like, damn?
I mean,
Mine was like, whatever.
I mean, you know, it was alright. You know, my rubber broke and shit.
Oh, shit. Were you freaking out?
Yeah, a little bit.
Fair enough.
Bro, you know, because I had to rub in my wallet for like fucking, you know, you put a rub in your wallet, you ain't getting no pussy, but you just go, I'm gonna hold this just
in case.
And then it's not good.
Just in case.
For like,
just in case. You never know. You never know when the time comes.
Motherfucker dried out.
You never know. You never know. That never know took several years. You never know the day. Oh my god. And then, you know what's even funnier? The next track is called 20 Years Later. Oh my god. That's a hilarious story. That's fucking hilarious. Oh man. 20 years later, let's hop into it.
Yeah, man.
This is probably the longest track on the album, 4 minutes. Besides the intro, yeah. Ooh. What is that? What is that from? Y'all let me know that. I can't remember. I think it's an early 2000 songs, but I got so much music in my head, it's hard to remember the point specifically.
Designer got me drippy like a runny nose. Higher than a kizzle, still got dirty sprizzle. Pockets thick like Lizzo, spend more than a little. Big boy 41, this bitch a presidential. I gotta be a go look at my credentials. Let's get it, yeah. 20 years later, how much?
Besides like the 808s, this is in the drums. This is a little bit of a different vibe to it.
Not worried about no hoes. I bought a foreign bitch back to the States. 20 years later, cashed out, I bought an estate. Crib so big, you gotta call when you at the gate. Nigga, I'm the GOAT, no.
That's when you know you got money.
No debate. I'm making sure the next 20 some years we gon' be straight. Secure that bag, Uncle Elroy puff pass. Would you like to try some shatter? Getting rich off juicy glass. So you get in your bag, I get in my safe. Ain't no way in hell I won't get.
Damn!
If I can create.
Damn, that's a hard ass bar. You get in your bag, I get in my safe. Oh my god. Yo. That is a hard ass bar. I'm sorry. That is a hard ass bar, bruh. Y'all get in your bag, I get in my safe, bruh. I'm sorry, I had to. That is an insane fucking bar. I don't care what anyone says. That is a crazy bar.
So y'all can't relate. Just by the smell, I know you can tell that shit's some dank. Yeah, 20 years later, I'm Academy Award winner. Forbes list of
I've heard that a lot of songs, a lot of beats off this is from the original Peanuts beat tape. I've noticed a few, probably like the samples and stuff, but for the most part, they pretty much all knew it somewhere, shape, or form.
Designer got me drippy like a runny nose. Higher than a kizzle, still got dirty sprizzle. Pockets thick like Lizzo, spend more than a little. Big boy 41, this bitch a presidential. I gotta be a go look at my credentials.
Oh my god. Having them come together again, it has to happen. Just having them two come together, it's had to happen. 36 Mafia, man, it's happened. Oh, this is a banger, man. From the sample, 36 Mafia come together. Yeah, this is one of the ones you be like, playlist.
Let your next move be your best move, not a stress move. Black forges on a white foreign, that's a flex move. Find that stick on that ring cam, watch it, nephew. Identify your face in the place, they gon' arrest you.
Still thumbing through roads, still do sold out shows. Got dope smoke in my clothes, I still don't love no hoes. Still stick to the coast, still get exotic bows. Designer got me drippy like a runny nose. Higher than a kizzle, still got dirty sprizzle. Pockets thick like Lizzo, spend more than a little. Big boy 41, this bitch a presidential. I gotta be a go look at my credentials.
Let me get a little bit of that.
You know, I was going to mention this about 20 seconds ago. I'm like, I think Logic might hop on there because this is like a whole minute left at this point. I'm like, this is enough time for a quick little Logic version on here. And I should have mentioned that. That would have been a great prediction right there. But fortunately, I didn't say anything. I'm like, I'm going to let it hold. Maybe the beat going to ride out. It might be a little scared or something. I don't know. But Logic is actually coming in.
But I never get rid of that money on my mind like a fitted cap. Wonder if I'll ever get rid of that chip on my shoulder. I think it's diminished. I'll rap till I'm finished. I'm riding on spinners. Not really, but 20 years ago I'd been 13, but I'm still tipping. Pimp walking, I'm still lipping. Bitch made motherfuckers, y'all still simping. 20 years ago, all my fears, they go up. It's really not what's up. Back in the day, bumping that 666. Daddy on the rock trying to get the fix. All I had was a dream where the Stevie Nicks. Give a fuck what they talking about, really know it. Ain't no need for them to pay attention. Really, they not even worth a mention. In another dimension, I'm rapping, no capping. Black and white like I'm Charlie Chaplin. I'm snapping. Little Bobby running around.
Sample that one, set the tone back in Undeniable.
Never knowing who's around, never had no one around. Bumping that Mafia under the ground, it's me and my dogs in a pound. Back in the day, I listened to Jay, but didn't know what was the outcome. 20 years later, jumping to Mercedes and now producing the album. Hold up, I remember being broke in the projects, cooking crack till they broke up the Pyrex.
20 years later, I thoroughly enjoyed 20 years later. That's definitely probably a top 5 favorite song I like from the album. Having 36 Mafia come in on here, Logic at the end there, production goes crazy. Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites. Now we're down to the last 5 tracks. 2 of them was obviously 5? Yeah, 5 tracks. 2 of them were obviously discussions. We're coming down to the wire. I'm thoroughly enjoying this project. This project is definitely probably one of my favorites of the year overall. Yeah, this is definitely it. From the discussion, skits, Logic absolutely snapping on the production. Juicy J sliding on there. Logic coming in with a couple vocals, a couple rap verses. This is definitely one of my favorites. And that Juicy J bar, y'all in your bag, I'm my safe. That I don't care what anyone says. That bar goes absolutely insane. All right, Fame, just over a minute long. Hop to it. I'm about to say, is Juicy J gonna come in here? Took damn near 30 seconds.
Living out your life through a platform. Don't let the internet mislead you. Listen up, cause I can teach you. I'm a product of my people. Praise to the Most High. Luxuries you can't buy. Help me if I need you. Take my hand and let me lead you. Treat my house like a cathedral. The drugs never help.
I definitely remember this beat from Peanuts beat tape. That vocal sample in the background reminds me of something from Peanuts beat tape.
You can strip me down to nothing, I'ma still have it. Cut from a different cloth, this that real fabric. Nickel.
He got the add in there. Nickel. Nice little quick track there. Nice little quick little vibrant track right there. And then we're gonna go into discussion 7. What they gonna talk about on this one?
When you found out I was actually black. Cause I don't look it.
Logic always has to. He always has
You
to.
had a black dad and white mom. You told me that before.
I did.
Yeah, I knew you was black before you came out and said you was black. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
Yeah, I knew you was black before you came out and said you was
Is
black.
it weird? Because there's never been anybody who looks like me. Like, you got Eminem, right? Cool, whatever. But, like, take Drake. Drake still looks black. J. Cole still looks black.
Yeah.
But, like, I clearly look very white, and I be saying nigga, and I don't give a fuck. But,
Mhm.
like, is it weird? Like, was it a weird thing? Because I just... There's literally never, ever been anybody like me in the history of hip-hop.
I will say when you came out with that album.
Oh, everybody.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, you saying a lot of niggas on there. And I was just like, you know, that's what he is. And, like, for people who don't know, they just don't know. You know what I mean? They need to look at your Wikipedia. They need to find out more. All right.
Look at the Wikipedia. It's hilarious.
And, understand, because you talked about it a lot. You know what I'm saying? You express
It's because I'm proud, though. I really love being who I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I understand it. And that's when I heard that, I felt like, oh, he just speaking his truth. That's him, you know what I'm saying? So I've been around people, I've heard, certain things, but man, why is he saying, they don't, I'm like, well, he really is black, so you don't understand it. He's speaking his truth on that, man. He's just being himself, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and I can tell you this type of person, like, you had that bottle up in you, be like, man, I just want to,
That's how we got the Everybody album.
Yeah, I don't want to be just.
And then the Caterpillar remix the year after.
I think I'm this and I'm not that. Like,
Yeah. Or even trying to fit into a thing of just being like, oh, yeah, I agree, man. Like, you got to be you because no matter what.
That's it.
Yeah, like, I'd rather be hated for who I am.
Love who I'm not. Classic quote there. And that's big facts. You can't be anyone but yourself. Don't try to be anyone else but yourself. Next track we got is Black Rothstein. I believe Wiz Khalifa's on this track here. But we're down to the last few tracks, y'all. We're down to the last few tracks. Black Rothstein, which I believe Wiz Khalifa is also featured on here. Let's continue.
Every day I double it, baby, I'm getting shit off. Every day I'm doubling it, you know how much this shit costs. Every day I'm clutching it and I let that bitch off. Every day I'm hustling,
this beat
baby,
out.
I feel like Rick Ross. Heard these bitches looking for daddy, get with this pimping. Every night we with different baddies, nigga, we winning. $2,000 shoes on the pedal, Versace linen. You better watch your bitch, cause she watching how much I'm spending. Paying close attention, thick bitches all in my mentions. She gave me that pussy soon as she seen what I'm whipping. Beat it off the perk and the molly, that shit hit different. She gon' suck me up slow and sloppy, it ain't no kissing. Bitch, I play for keeps, I hit that pussy like it's mine. Look me in my eyes, all I see is dollar signs. AP 41, BVS's, I'ma shine. You running out of time, these bitches choosing right now. Hey, I got that shit on. Louis V trainers is nothing, I got the rent on. Keep a couple big booty bitches that I can feel on. Plus I got some hating ass bitches I need to shit on. Got a couple bitches.
Hopefully not literally.
I can live off. Wake up in the morning, she twerking, bitch, take that shit off. She ain't even showing no pussy, yeah, it's a rip off. And if you ain't spending no money, she like, get lost. Every day I double it, baby, I'm getting shit off.
This beat is a vibe. This whole album is a vibe.
Every day I'm clutching it and I let that bitch off. Every day I'm hustling, baby, I feel like Rick Ross.
The light flick. The lighter flick. I'm like, you think Lil Wayne will come with the lighter flick, but it's gonna be Wiz Khalifa.
Keep my cameraman, that's my shooter. I think I'm Big Meech. I think I'm Larry Hoover.
Ooh.
Feel like my plug is the
Shout out to Rick Ross.
Young Khalifa in the hot tub with some cougars. You win the game, you
He at the age now.
You play your position well, we might go to the jeweler. It don't come out your mind, just came sooner. Big dog in the game, you a junior. Don't ever pay attention to the rumors. Extra passengers, we got a lot of room for.
I wonder we're gonna get the Wiz Khalifa laugh. We gotta get the Wiz Khalifa right? You've been giving the Wiz Khalifa laugh for the last few features that he's given to Logic.
Get a check and I don't spend it, I invest. Never complain about the haters, cause that's part of the game. Never worry about credentials, cause it's all in my name. Filled with blue faces and they all look the same. Bring more champagne.
Every day I double it, baby. I'm getting shit off.
Damn. No Wiz Khalifa laugh?
You know how much
Damn.
Every day I'm clutching it and I let that bitch off. Every day I'm hustling, baby. I feel like Rick Ross.
Damn, we ain't getting no Wiz Khalifa laugh on there. Oh man, he could have gave us a Wiz Khalifa laugh at that verse. That would have been nice. Damn, Wiz Khalifa, you forgot to give Logic your signature laugh again. That's Black Rothstein. Wiz Khalifa was definitely, sorry, you were right. Wiz Khalifa was definitely sliding on that. He was definitely in his pocket, in his bag, letting the beat breathe, letting his bars breathe a little bit. That was a nice little flow pocket that Wiz Khalifa got in here. And now we're down to the last actual track on the album. I Need a Hug. I feel like it's gonna be like a nice little introspective, self-expressive, heartfelt, emotional type track. Because the title of the track is called "I Need a Hug." Definitely coming with Juicy J's. Definitely gonna be interesting to see and hear. But then after that discussion, then we'll get on to the review of the album, which I can highly rate because I'm thoroughly enjoying this shit. All right, the last actual musical track, I Need a Hug. Let's hop to it.
Heaven, I need a hug. I just buried the first woman I ever loved.
I'm assuming it's mom.
Heaven, I need a hug.
That always hurts. That hurts when my mom passed.
Look at your son, mom really crying. Look at your son, mom really trying. Heaven, I need a hug. Heaven, I need a hug. Can you hear from me, mama? Nowhere to go, cause you was here for me, mama. Feel like the end getting near from me, mama.
Luckily, we're almost over, but YouTube's currently notifying we detected the audio streams belonged to someone else. So thank God we're almost ending this thing. Well, about to end off with the album because, yeah, they would take this thing down expeditiously. But let's continue on with the track.
Niggas probably won't pour out a beer for me, mama. It's real for me, mama. I'm in grief about it. Haven't been getting sleep about it. Drop a tear every time I think about it. If I just had your shoulder to lean on, probably try to put a mink around it. Apologize for the pain I caused. I lay my life at your feet and feel no pain at all. Heart heavy, sometimes I wish I could take it off. Memories so deep, sometimes it hurt for me to think it all. Still in disbelief, I thought that you would never leave it all. Look to the creator for signs because he see us all. Jesus, walk with me, footprints in the sand. Barely making it, need you to hold my hand. Heaven, I need a hug. I just buried the first woman I ever loved. Heaven, I need a hug. Frames cover the flood. Louis boots in the mud. Look at your son, mom really crying. Look at your son, mom really trying.
Definitely wasn't expecting that beat switch.
Look at your son, mom. I'm just trying to make a living. People dying, trying to get it. Others dying for attention. I just keep my mind on the mission. I will give up every penny just to have you back with me. Just to see your smile one more time. Like the very first time you saw the Hollywood sign. Wanna make you proud as I can. Like I did when I paid for you a house and a Benz. Dear mama, I just miss you. You my #1 fan. I would trade it all in just to hug you once again. I just lost the greatest woman on the planet. I'm so glad I got a chance to take my mama to the Grammys.
I would like to say congratulations to my son, and I am so happy that he has his new album out, and I hope all of you will enjoy it. Take care. I love you.
And that's I Need a Hug. That song definitely hits the feels. Like I mentioned before, my mom passed away just over 5 years ago at this point, and that track is definitely hard feeling. I definitely feel that track, and everything that Juicy J was mentioning definitely resonates with me. I don't know who else lost their mom or their parent out there, but I know that track definitely, you can relate to that. That definitely hits the soul, and that definitely resonates. And now we're down to the last discussion, the last track, quote unquote track of the project in discussion 8. It's gonna be interesting to see. They're gonna wrap it up. It's only just under 2 minutes long. Surprisingly, it's only 2 minutes long for the outro and the last discussion they have and how they wrap it up. Besides that, RIP good stream. I don't know if it went down on your side, but we still should be up on my side. I'm letting it breathe a little bit, see what happens, but I think we still should be good, as this is the last 2 minutes, and then we'll close this thing out with a review, and then we get up out of here because I am starving because I haven't ate, because like I mentioned, I came straight from the gym onto the stream, and we've been streaming for almost an hour and a half at this point. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the stream in its entirety, and like the discussions and the music and stuff like that. This is a very, very good, solid album. Hopefully people actually listen to it and not get discouraged because it's Logic that tagged along with it. But yeah, I think let's close this thing out with discussion 8, if it will play.
And you feel like this is a reinvention. It's a new beginning, huh?
Yeah, new beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't 50. I ain't 50.
Nigga, ain't you 49? How you say you ain't 50? You basically
35, man. You know what I'm saying? But look.
Yeah.
But look,
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
I'm the Quincy Jones of rap, and it's honored to still be in this business. And I feel like, you know, this is a new door I'm walking through. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like. It's a brand new door that I'm walking through, and people I feel like they're gonna be shocked. They're gonna be like, oh shit, I didn't know nigga was coming like this, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And then, you know, then they'll give me my flowers. Then maybe I'll get my star on Hollywood. Not like I care, but.
Well,
but
we all
know,
care. You're a human.
You know
we
what I'm
want
saying?
that love. We want that love. But all that matters is that we love ourselves first.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's it. And we did this music out of, you know, loving ourselves and not really thinking about no awards and like that. You know, just making good music. That's what it's all about, though. At the end of the day, just make the music, man, and don't worry about anything else. Everything will come as it's supposed to come, you know, through the universe.
I agree. Well, Jay, I just want to say thank you so much for making a classic album with me, man. I love you, brother.
I love you too, man. Shouts out to everybody out there in Maryland, Memphis, Tennessee, Evergreen, D Magic. You know what I'm saying? Shout
Rat
out to
Pack
the
Mafia,
family.
baby.
Yeah.
Rat Pack Mafia.
Rest in peace, man. To the fallen soldiers, man. Free everybody that's locked up, man. You know what I'm saying? And keep smoking good weed, man.
And then that's live in the color. Juicy J, Logic is definitely producing this album. Oh my god, this album is very, very good to say the least. I thoroughly enjoyed this album. Juicy J and Logic definitely did their damn thing on here. Juicy J slid on the Logic beats. Logic actually stepped on the production. Very jdilla-esque, little bit elements of other producers, but Logic definitely did his damn thing. Like Sire mentioned earlier, hopefully we see Logic produce for other artists, whether for singles, their EPs, mixtapes, or full-length projects that this album was. It's definitely like to see more Logic in his producer's bag. And like I mentioned very early on in the stream, Logic has been producing a lot within the last 5 years, obviously from his own projects, and then the Peanuts beat tapes that he released like 5 or 6 now at this point now, maybe even more. Within the last 5 years, 4 or 5 years. But yeah, definitely interested to see what Logic does in the future on his producer side and what this project might do and propel him. Hopefully people actually listen to this album and listen to how quality and it is and have, and the discussion that you see Logic have, and then just the production that Logic had on this album alone is absolutely fucking insane. Let's go through some of my favorite songs on here. Right out the gate, I already know the problem. The problem was already, of course, my number one favorite. That track is fucking insane. The problem. Oh my god. I don't know what Logic was going through right there on that track, but he absolutely snapped on the problem. So my favorite tracks are The Problem, Shame, Kill For, Flowers, 20 Years, and Black Rothstein. That's in no order. That's just in the order that the tracks came through. So that's 6 songs. Those are my favorite. I like some other songs on this project, but those are the very best I liked overall. If I had to rank them, The Problem number 1. Actually, I gotta add in Give Me a Hug as well. I gotta Give Me a Hug. What's it, Drake? Need a Hug. I need to add that to that's a solid track as well. So yeah, if I had to rank them, The Problem, Shame, 20 Years Later, Kill For, and Black Rothstein can honestly go back and forth, and then Flowers. So yeah, my top 5 is The Problem, Shame, 20 Years Later, Black Rothstein, and Kill For can go 4 and 5, 5 and 4, whatever you want to look at it, and then Flowers probably be number 6. Need a Hug. Need a Hug would be number 7, but that's a very particular track. You gotta be in the vibe to listen to. But The Problem, oh my god, The Problem is an absolute fucking insane. That's the only track I actually tweeted out in real time, because it's just, oh my god, the production, Juicy J sliding on it, the Logic rap verse, the Logic singing, the beat switch, just I was having a musical orgasm. Very rarely do I have musical orgasms listening to songs. That track definitely gave you one. What do y'all think about the album? What do y'all take on the album? What were some of y'all favorite tracks? Would you like to see Logic produce more for other artists and stuff like that? Let me know in the chat, and then we'll close this thing out for tonight. And then I might live stream some Call of Duty tonight as well, some Cold War if you want to tap into that. Probably live stream within the next 2 hours or so after I shower and eat, because I am starving and I feel disgusting because I haven't showered since coming from the gym. What do y'all think about the album? I'm going to take these off because I don't need them anymore. Not listen to music, and then I'll actually put some music in the background. Actually turn it down as well. Shout out to Carter Sue. Always. It's the OG and the 972. I grew. Who got way too much to prove? I will never move. R.I.P. to Mac Miller. Nothing? Y'all got nothing in the chat? It's at least 3 of y'all in here. Y'all ain't gonna see nothing in the chat? Because if not, I will end this stream expeditiously because I am hungry and sweaty. But thank y'all for tapping in and watching. The stream got a total of 153 views. 3 of y'all currently in. Oh, definitely like and subscribe. I forgot to mention that throughout the entirety of this stream. Definitely like and subscribe this stream if you're going to leave on the head out. Definitely like and subscribe to the stream. I only got 6 likes. 154 people have come through. Definitely like the stream. Sub to the channel if you haven't already. But shout out to y'all either way. No matter how long you've been in with me on the stream. It could be anywhere else, but you're here with me. So like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But what do y'all think about the Live in Color, Juice and J and Logic executive produced the album? It's the OG of the 972. Started as a younger, but look how I grew. I'm monster of the game who got way too much to prove. I will never move like that. Hey. Shout out to Aria Bastami. Shout out to Carter Suits that will come on here as well. Back to the Go. Hey. Hey. Go. Hey. Hey. I've been streaming for over an hour and a half now. Crazy. Crazy. Did not expect to be streaming this long. I was trying to get on at like 6 to stream, and then it ended up being like 6:30. But I think it was a pretty solid stream. Listen to a solid album. But the problem was absolutely insane every time I think about it. God damn, that track is crazy. Tell me if I'm coming over there for the ride. Back, back, then back, go alone. Alright, it seems like no one wants to chat in the chat, so I'm gonna end the stream. Shout out to everyone, like I mentioned before, who came in, no matter how long you've been in here. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe on the way out. Hopefully the stream stays up in some way, shape, or form. Hopefully it doesn't get fully blocked. If not, I'll definitely re-upload it in a shortened version, in which short digestible version is probably gonna be a lot of jumps, cuts, and skips to avoid the copyright, because if the live stream got blocked, that means I'm gonna have to edit the video to prevent the blocking from happening to the actual final video. But nonetheless, shout out to y'all to tapping into the stream. Definitely watch the playback if you're just getting here late. Reacting to the Live in Color album from Juicy J and Logic. Thoroughly enjoyed this album. My favorite track is The Problem. If you listen to the album already, you already know The Problem is absolutely a fucking problem, because that track is absolutely insane. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next live stream or video, whenever that may be. I think I'm planning on, maybe sometime next week, I'm planning on doing a vinyl wall. I plan on doing a vinyl wall collection video, because I got a lot of vinyls, and I finally completed a collection that's in this missing spot. Right, if I can do it from there we go. That missing spot. What the fuck? I am struggling, as you can see. There we go. This missing spot. This spot is finally going to get filled after many years of being empty. And if you probably can make a guess on what it can be, but I'm probably going to do that next week. A vinyl collection video. But until then, I see y'all next video live stream. Like I mentioned before, I'm probably going to do a Cold War live stream, dropping some nukes tonight on Call of Duty Cold War on a 5-year-old game. Because all the Call of Duty that came out in the last 5 years have been trash. So I might do a live stream of that later tonight. But after that, until then, I see y'all next video or live stream. Peace.
Tell me how they hold make it. Tell me how they cold make it. I just wanna study game. But this music ram a jungle. They don't want you to be humble. You get clicks going insane. And it never made sense. But I guess it pays rent, so I gotta do the same.